Hey, what's going on? This is your boy, Kqkc Boxing, throwing down on another video. That's right, this is going to be my last live stream for tomorrow. Uh, hey, what's good, Superman Kennedy? What's good with you? All right, smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed to Kqkc, feel free to do so. Everybody feeling okay? Salute to everybody in the chat. I hope you enjoyed joining the truth earlier. He putting it down like he always do. That's what we do at the LDBC. Now, I'm just gonna give you my final breakdown on the fight tomorrow night, and I hope y'all hyped for this fight because this fight is going to be off the chain. Deontay Wilder is coming in a little heavier than normal. Not that heavy, but we talking about like 225, 230 at the most. He has been that size before, and his power will carry over. No doubt about that. But this is my breakdown on the fight and what I think will make Deontay Wilder successful tomorrow night. Now, don't forget, Dominic Breazeale, he can take some punches. You can beat up on him. You can beat up on him. Hell, you can knock his dumb ass down. But that motherfucker would get up. Don't forget that. He would get up. You see how all his fights he fought, he got a closed eye, both eyes fucking closed, and the bitch still get up. See, that's one thing about it. He's a bitch, he's a hoe, he's a trick, but he tries to try his best to have heart. See, those type motherfuckers you have to beat down or you have to break down. And that's what Deontay Wilder has to do. He has to take his time. What's going on, Mike Hennigan? What's going on with you? All right. Yes, sir. The realest OG, goddamn it. That's right. I'm putting it down like that. So I'm just giving them my breakdown. Breazeale just um, sits there and you can't do that against Wilder. Right. Right. I was going to get to that. Very good. Very good, Superman. Look, Wilder is the type that he's very athletic. We all seen that. We all seen how he do this, how he do that. What's up, E. Wilson? All right, thank you with that PayPal, sir. And we all know how Wilder does this when he knocked out Stavern. He very athletic, but his unorthodox style will play a big ass part tomorrow because Dominic Breazeale don't know where the right hand's coming from. That's another thing. What if Wilder changed up his style? Because remember, I told you that right hand has a left hand now that's just about powerful as the right hand. He been working on that. At least what I saw in the workout. So you better be careful, Dominic Breazeale. You're looking for that right hand, you might just get that left. But this is what Deontay Wilder has to do. Take his motherfucking time. Don't sit up there and try to go for the knockout like he did Fury. I mean, he gave up everything. What's up, Hustle Slam? He gave up everything and just walked in on the motherfucker. Just walked in and just said, fuck it. You know, and Fury, very agile. He dodging, doing this, or he'd jump out and hold him. You know, and Deontay Wilder, the game plan at that time was to go down low every round, every second. This is what he had to do with Dominic Breazeale and let them motherfucking hands go. Let them go. That's right. If you can, punch many you can around without getting so fatigued. So we know this is a heavyweight competition. And when you heavyweight, these are big boys. They will get fatigued fast. Now, we're talking about a 12-round fight. Come the 9th or 10th round, they exhausted. very much so. But I believe in karma. Y'all know me. Y'all know I don't give a fuck. Y'all know I believe in karma on a bitch. And he's a bitch. What that man has done to our champion and what he has said to our champion, he deserves an ass whooping. And I don't blame Wilder. I will stand on what I said too. You damn right. Because he didn't deserve everything Dominic was trying to do to him. You know, I mean, we can't help it that you grew up in a different world away from your culture. We can't help you don't understand your culture. We can't understand that you don't speak your culture. We can't help it you to have the history books that taught you about your culture. Hello. See, by him having a Caucasian wife on his arms, in his mind, he think he made it. I made it. It's like a lot of NBA and NFL stars. I made it. See? I got me a little Liddy White on my arm. It's a snow bunny. That what we used to call her back in the days when the pimping game was snow bunny. You know, I got me a snow bunny on my arm. That means I had a bad bitch. You know, but that ain't gonna help you. That ain't gonna help you. And she was the main one that kicked the shit off in Alabama. You do not disrespect the champion, especially in his home. You do not do that. You disrespected him. He didn't disrespect you. Because, see, like everybody's saying, they know the Wilder family. His mother and father was very religious. You cannot see these Wilders going wild. It's not in their DNA. But now, like I said, at first it was a nice, friendly championship fight. But now it turned into a motherfucking grudge match. But let's all not get too hyper because we have seen a lot of disappointments this year. But if Deontay Wilder take his time, don't rush it. No, 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 no. Don't look out for the knockout. Stay behind that jab. Keep him at bay with that jab. Then when you find enough distance between yourselves, then you extend that right hand just for a minute or two. Don't throw that left just yet. Have him wondering. Have him wondering, you know. Or you can pop off that jab. Keep popping that jab off because he has a thunderous jab. No doubt about it. He does. Deontay Wilder hit you with a jab, and trust me, you're going to feel it as you wipe your nose off that blood. You're going to feel it. And now he's coming in heavier. Ooh, motherfucking mama mia. Shit, don't tell me. Life ain't sweet. So I know, first of all, I'm calling the fight tomorrow, in case you already know. All right? For those that have to work or for those that don't have showtime. I will be calling the fight. You know what? I'm amped up for this fight. This might be the best fight I ever called. Because, see, he's our champion. He's about to make history once again. Because he'd be the longest reigning heavyweight to carry that belt. And I appreciate that shit. That's what I'm talking about. This is a champion tomorrow night. That's a champion that talks like a champion. And shout out to Deontay Wilder for shouting out to LDBC. He shouted us out. Cause see, real recognize real. And he know we real. Shit. I don't know about the rest of them motherfuckers, but I know I am. Cause I'm gonna give it to you straight. See, he walks like a champion. He's talk like a champion. He don't bite his tongue like a champion. Now, the Suleiman Soba, I want to meet with you. He said, I said what I said, and I will say it again. I don't have to meet with no damn body. And they ain't fuck with him no more. Shit. He right. You damn right. He said what he had to say, and that's it. Shit, he didn't say nothing wrong. That motherfucker ain't said nothing wrong. He spoke his mind. He spoke the truth. And that's what we all supposed to do. That's what all fighters, all fans, hell, us as men, we supposed to speak the truth. When you divulge from that truth, you ain't no man. That means you cower down. Let me see who's in the chat now. What's up, D. Thomas? What's going on? And no one said 2 words to bury her. Yeah. Yeah, 2 words to bury her. You right. You right. No one. My head damn right, OG. Yes, sir. My head shout out to the LWC New Media and Black Media Row. You damn right. Super Sam Kennedy said you and Blood are the realest. Oh yes, most definitely, most definitely. Super Sam, we're gonna keep that shit real. You know, one of the best jabs I have seen in the heavyweight. You know why is that, Mike Hennigan? Because look who his trainer is. Look who his trainer is. Mark Breazeale. Mark Breazeale was the bestest amateur that I ever seen that had a jab. He was the best pro I had ever seen that had a jab. He taught Deontay Wilder how to throw a jab, how to throw a jab correctly. When he knocked out Bermain Severn, you see how he went back, he torqued his body. We call it torque. Brought that power up from his feet all the way up to his waist, torqued his body, then straightened out that right, bam. Night night. That's one of Mark Breazeale's straight rights. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Mark had a serious jab. Yes, sir, he did. What's up, Charles Miller? Yo, yo, yo. Yep. You're right. Ain't nobody said shit to bury her yet. Probably still haven't. But that's all right. Soldiers gonna still march on. Real soldiers. Real soldiers gonna still march on because that motherfucker gonna reap what he motherfucking sowed. That's right. So with Deontay Wilder. Now you seen Julian the Truth today on my show earlier. He was dressed up just like Deontay Wilder. Wait, imitation wise. He's not the only one. Everybody's hyped up for this champion. Not only has he been in billions and this and that, this is a champion. That's the people's champion. We haven't had a champion like this since Muhammad Ali. And I mean that. I mean that he speaks what he's thinking. See, he don't hold his tongue. He's not like a Dominic Breazeale, want to be something that he's not. Remember, Dominic Breazeale, in a way, you have to feel sorry for him because he don't know where he going. You know why? Because he don't know where he came from. How the fuck you gonna know where you're going if you don't know where you came from? Yes, he was spoiled. He was sheltered. When all the other guys was outside playing sports, he had to stay in the house and play video games. That's what type of guy he is. Did he think he privileged? because he was a football quarterback. No, you sucked at that just like you sucked at boxing. I went back and I looked. And I see, yeah, he gets up off the canvas, yes. But look at the competition he fought. Go back and look at the competition he fought. They couldn't carry Deontay Wilder's back sack. That's what type of motherfucker that he fought. Did he have the nerve to say Deontay Wilder gonna feel real power? Now from your punk ass, you're gonna feel real power when you wake your ass up off the floor. But let me finish breaking this down. Let me see. What's going on, Dan? If I do, what's okay, Qkc the OG? I'm just hanging in there. D Walker, what's going on? I know where he's going tomorrow. Oh yes, yeah, he knows where he's going to. God damn it. Okay, Miss Boxing, salute, Miss Boxing. All right, glad you made it in here. All right, I'll just break it down the fight. Marcus Johnson, salute to you, brother. All right. Now, Charles Miller said, what round do you think Wilder gets him out of there? Well, I'm going to go for the sixth round. If Wilder takes his time, if he not punish him, but take his time, don't rush the knockout. Because once you start looking for that knockout, it's not going to come the way you want it to come. It happens when you're not looking for it. Just stay on that jab. Stay on that jab. Keep him at the end of that jab. That jab sets up everything. Once you stick that jab out there, hit him with a couple 1-2s. Let him feel your power. Let him hesitate. Put his ass on the back foot. He can't fight on the back foot. I noticed that. Keep him on the back foot. And also, he don't have no head movement. That's another thing I saw. He doesn't have any head movement. He's a tailor-made opponent for Deontay Wilder. He gonna stand right there on the line without moving his head, and Deontay Wilder is gonna bring that either right hand or left or both, like he did Fury. He hit him with a right, then he hit with a left for a good goddamn measure. So don't be surprised if he get him out of there a little later than you think. All right, that doesn't mean that he losing this and that, but you cannot rush a perfect fight. It's gonna be a perfect fight, and don't worry. I'd rather for him to punish his ass than go ahead and get his ass out of there in 1 minute, 2 minutes. But you can't play with nobody. If the knockout is there, you got him hurt, go ahead and get rid of the motherfucker. So the longer he's hanging around, the more confidence he's going to get. We know that. We seen that. So please check out this fight tomorrow. I don't give a shit you streaming up or whatever. It's on Showtime. So it's not free, but then again it is. It comes with your cable package, but you also can find it on the Fire Stick and other things. But this is a fight that must be seen. Now, Anthony Joshua, many say he'll be there tomorrow night. Now, don't hold your motherfucking breath, because he's terrified to be even in the same goddamn vicinity as Deontay Wilder. And Tyson Fury, he's not going to fight Wilder again. So, Bob Arum, stop trying to fool us. All right? Eddie Hearn, we've been there and done that. We know what kind of motherfucker you is. All right? And Bob Arum, time for you to change your diapers, because you're going to see a real champion tomorrow. Oh, yeah. You didn't know he wear diapers, did you? Yeah, he do. He's 92 fucking years old. He can't control himself. He's an asshole. What's up, Don Dada? You got it, my man. And tell more lies than Eddie Hearn. Yes, they both are liars. They both are pathological liars. Yes, they tell more lies than a motherfucker on death row. God damn it. So, but real recognize real, and Deontay Wilder, this is chance to show his worth. We already know his worth. We already know that one belt, he tried to get the other belts. They didn't want to. They kept on moving the goalposts. They kept on doing everything they could to not to let this man uh, 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 get in that ring with Anthony Joshua. 'Cause Anthony Joshua knew what was happening. He knew he was too slow for Deontay Wilder. He knew how agile Deontay Wilder is. He knew how athletic he was. He knew that that right hand got power. He knows that right hand he can carry from round one already to 12. We seen that with Fury. We seen that shit. Money ain't the issue no more. Now with Deontay Wilder, the money, I told you, the money gonna come. The money's already here now. See, it's about making the big fight, the best fights. That's what it's about. Making the motherfucking best fights. See, he paid his dues. He moved those motherfucking mountains to get what he wanted. And he did. And he did it in great motherfucking success. No, 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 no. He didn't look for boxing. Boxing was looking for his ass. And boxing found her. See, the boxing gods, they know when it's pure, raw talent around. The boxing gods say, we need you. We want you. We coming to get you. And that's what they did. Now, sure, like I said, he's not your pure pedigree showmanship boxer. He's not. But every boxer has something they special at. Earl Spence, he's great at body punching. The Charlos, they great at doing their 1-2s, throwing a jab, working behind their jabs. And Deontay Wilder's great with that motherfucker right hand. He can knock your ass off your feet into the motherfucking third row if he wanted to. That's what he's good at. That's what he does. Say what you want, UK people. It doesn't matter. Why the fuck you looking at these legs anyway? The legs ain't what I'm worried about. See, only thing the legs is doing is carrying that power all the way up to his hands, through his arms. That's all. You always see that. You always see the real champion tomorrow night. And I'm speaking to the UK people and some of the US people. Oh, say, can you see? Remember that. That's the flag that I represent, that Deontay Wilder represents every time he steps in that ring. That's what we represent. We don't give a shit about AJ and Tyson Fury having a fight, boycott, all that shit. Fuck them. They can take their asses back to the UK, to that motherfucking small island. Because we saving everybody's asses anyway. And we only get a motherfucking thank you. Shit. So tomorrow night, you're going to see real pure power. You know, fuck all them, you know, I'm very high on amateur or pedigree or foot movement and angles and working behind the jab and, you know, pure boxer. But that shit, fuck that. That's out the window right now. This is about the hurting game. This is about getting your opponent out of there. This is about sitting down on your punches. See, I really believe Deontay Wilder doesn't mean to sit down on his punches. He just carry power in his hands. That's all. Ain't no offense against the religious community, But I always told you, Jesus ain't the only one that had power in his hands. We got a champion that carries power in his hands. We have a champion that chose to box to make money. That's all. Then when he found out he was good at it, he continued. He kept knocking people out. We got a champion that kept knocking people out and no one has said a word. We got a champion that worry about money and nobody that say a word. We got a champion that didn't care for prestige, glory, pictures. No one that said a word. He didn't care. He cared about his daughter. That's a champion. He didn't let shit marinate. He didn't let shit make dollars make sense. He didn't care about a dollar. No. He saw something special in him and he made the best of it. And boy, did he make the best of it. You got somebody that's 40-0 with 39 KOs in one motherfucking draw. Now, you tell me, guys like that, fighters like that, fighters with power like that, they don't come along every day. They don't come along every 10 motherfucking years. See, you got to be special. You can't fake it till you make it because you're going to get exposed sooner or later. It's no exposing Deontay Wilder because what he has is real. Sure, he had been outboxed many times, but at the end, he always come fucking through. And I can say I'm a witness to that shit. Yes, sir. I'm a witness to that shit. Very rare. Yes, sir, it's very rare. Dominic is going to fold like a chair. Yes, it's very rare. I can't wait to see his ass get up off the canvas. All that shit, all that talk. See, sometimes, like Charlo say, keep running your mouth. Like he told Lubin, keep running your mouth. And look what happened. The motherfucker mind said get up, but his body said, no. I'm going to lay my ass right here. Shit. There's nothing wrong with what Deontay Wilder said. Salute Jameson Marr. Yusuf will complete the 4 horsemen's heavy soon. Wilder will win in less than 6. Okay. That's a possibility. Yes, it is. Hey, what's up, Rico Shaw? Yes, sir. Jose Cruz, what's going on? Wilder too fast. Not only hardest puncher in the division, but fastest lights out for Breazeale. Oh, yes. See, that's why I say this is personal. Oh, yeah, you're a witness too. Yeah, we all witness. We've seen the power he carries. We seen the power he carries. We seen how he'd knock a motherfucker out, walk away, and then you know the doctor's coming out, trying to wake the motherfucker up. Then after he through celebrating everything, then that motherfucker get up. You see? See, Dominic Breazeale and Deontay Wilder, they never fought ever before. He thinks since he fought Anthony Joshua, who is scared to death of Deontay Wilder, that's slow as hell, that he somehow is special. He lasted. He got knocked down and knocked out, but he got up a couple times. Ain't no honor in that. It's no honor in that. Fuck that. Fuck his ass up, Mr. Wilder. Your king. Your highness. God damn it. Because he deserved everything. Anytime you fuck with a man money, a man livelihood, and a man freedom, That calls for an ass whooping. You cannot let that slide. See, if Dominic Breazeale was on the streets of Chicago, his ass would have been gone. Been gone. And they wouldn't think twice about it. They would knock that motherfucker out or shoot that motherfucker and walk over him and keep walking. God damn it. Shit. But see, he been getting away with shit like that all his life. He never been approached like that before. You gonna send flowers and gifts to the man that knocked out your opponent, brother? That's personal. That's disrespectful. So I don't feel sorry for him. I'm not going to feel sorry for him. Sometimes you have to be responsible for your actions. I'm sorry. You do. Sometimes you have to get what you deserve. You know how your mama and daddy used to whoop you? You're going to hurt me more than they're going to hurt you. But I love you, but I got to do this. No, fuck that. They ain't going to hurt me. No, 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 no. I'm going to say, come on, whoop that ass some more. Whoop that ass some more. See, he going to be on the back foot once he feel the power. Once he got up maybe one time or maybe twice. Then he going to start holding. He going to try to hold a lot. That's why Mark Breazeale had to stay on the referee in between rounds. Hey, he holding too much, ref. He holding too much. Because he don't want Deontay Wilder to let that power go. He going to swing and hold. Swing and hold. Swing and hold. He going to try to win that way. He's very slow to be a big guy like he is. Yeah, he's standing 6'7" too. But that doesn't matter. Fury was 6'9" and got his lights knocked the fuck out. That's real talk. Sorry for my voice. I've been talking all day today. But that's what it is. What's going on, Michelle Bridget? What's up, Sierra F? I see you. James Tamara, I see you too. Because you can salute. Good day to you. Good day to you. Damn if I do. That's what happens when you try to hero and end up a zero. Yes. Sierra, salute. Okay. All right. Michelle, bless you. Bless you. What's happening, sister? All right. Jose Cruz, Breazeale slow as. Yeah, he's slow. See, Breazeale is not what he cut out to be. He's not, like Deontay Wilder said in the press conference. Listen how he talk. He don't even have a bass in his voice. How that gonna scare somebody? How that gonna intimidate somebody? That's why I'm laughing at Joshua. I want Wilder. Motherfucker, you ain't scaring nobody. You ain't convincing nobody. And you're lying. Shit. Listen at Wilder and listen at Breazeale. See, this chump. Who the fuck calls another man a chump? Who? I mean, what? I ain't heard that word in years. A chump? Maybe a bitch? A hoe? Or maybe this motherfucker? A chump? You know who? What type of people says that, right? Right. He's from California, and it's not South Central. No, it's not Compton. No, it's not Long Beach. Trust me. See, he's from California where all the white picket fences. He went to the schools in California where it's $10,000 a year. He wore a uniform with a tie and shit with shorts. He has an S curl, so he can say that's my hair. I don't know about you, but I don't feel an ounce of sympathy for this bitch. And Deontay Wilder shouldn't either. Whatever happens tomorrow night, it happens. It happens. This is the sport they both chose. This is a sweet science. The sweet science that you can fight any way you want. You can get your fighter out of there any way you want. All eyes gonna be on Wilder tomorrow night. Fury gonna be looking with flashbacks. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Fury getting high again. He looks like a motherfucking addict. And ain't no way you gonna tell me that he just sat there and got his weight down. He been inactive. Or he hasn't been fighting. And he looking that skinny. He fucking with something. I can't put my hands on it, but it's something. Don't be fooled. Don't be hoodwinked again. It was a man from another country came over here and thought he can do that shit. But he ended up fighting in the fields and corn hills of Kansas. He ended up fighting in the murder capital of the country, Chicago, where we don't give a shit about boxing. At least not with no fucking gloves. So he rep where he came from. Now his ass is about to get sent back. The zone. Don't get fooled about their asses. 1 month free. The next month, $10. You get to see all the sports. Who the fuck want to see cricket? Who the fuck want to see people that we don't even fucking know? Then he went up. Oh, $20 a month now. No more free month. People that got $10, they can ride it out to the end of the year. Then it's $20. Now they up to $29.99. Just put the motherfucking penny on it and just say $30 a month. You know, damn. You know, see, that's what's wrong. Motherfucker, just be honest. I fucked up. And we got over our head. And now we gotta get our money back. So we have to charge motherfuckers. They got subscriptions. Guess what? You have more cancellations, bitch. See, you thought you knew this market, but you didn't. See, it's easy to run a little market that's not big as Texas. But you in the big man's world. United States of America. Don't forget what flag we serve. Y'all don't forget what fighter wears that WBC belt, the most prestigious belt in all the governing bodies. Yes, sometimes they had their problems. Yes, sometimes they had their managerial problems. But it's still the most prestigious belt you can wear. Many had wore that belt. Many had kept their head up with pride. Many had shown what type of champion they are. Many had walked that same road Deontay Wilder walked. Many had carried that belt far as Deontay Wilder carried. But no, not tomorrow night. He gonna carry it farther than they ever carried it. He will make history tomorrow again. He will be the longest reigning heavyweight in history. This is how you make your own fucking legacy, your own history. This is how you get that asterisk in the books, in the history books. This is how the boxing gods repay you for doing everything you're supposed to do. He don't lay around. Look at Gervonta Davis. Look how fat he is. When he don't have a fight, Deontay Wilder's in that gym working on the things he can tweet. He went back to the old school on this fight. He went back to the beginning of time when he learned how to box. He learned how to perfect what he didn't do in the last fight. He learned how to not jump the gun so far like he did in the last fight. He know how to control his emotions inside the ring this time. He learned how to be a champion all over again. Just like he started from scratch. Oh, I can remember that day. I can remember that day when he knocked out Breazeale and won the WBC champ. He went 12 rounds with no knockout, but that's okay. He run 4 rounds with jabs alone. That's a champion. You don't have to knock people out to be a champion. You have to box methodically. That's why I called it the sweet motherfucking science. Oh, yes. Breazeale had an old awakening that night. Who can't box? Who can't go 12? Who can't take a punch? Do you remember that? Do you remember that, people? Huh? Kqkc, I'm going to talk that shit. I'm going to tell you what's real. And Deontay Wilder is real. You need to get pumped up for this fight tomorrow. This is another epic history in the making. No. His name not Floyd Mayweather. His name not Muhammad Ali. His name is not Sugar Ray Leonard. His name is Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber. It kind of sounds like the Brown Bomber, don't it? See, he is what separates men from boys. He's a man. Dominic Breazeale is a boy. See, the boxing guys will tell you all the time, you got to stand up. This is a combat sport. You got to stand up and take it. You have to leave it all in the ring. When you walk out of that ring, you either walk out a champion or a loser. But that doesn't mean that you're a bad fighter when you lose. I keep telling everybody that. But everybody, especially these young brothers, they want to protect that O so bad that they'd rather not fight at all because they scared they're going to lose that O. Then they start cherry picking. You don't have to do that shit. Because if you know boxing, if you put in the work, you will get the return. You will get the return. You can't tell me that Deontay Wilder thought in a million years he would be in this position. All he was trying to do is make a little money for his daughter so she can have a surgery, so she won't have to wear that back brace that went from her neck down to her waist. It's called spina bifida. See, her spinal cord was fucked up. But boxing is more than just making money. Boxing is more than just throwing punches. Boxing saved lives. And now, today, that same daughter of his is skipping today. She's riding a bike today. She's jumping rope today. That's what boxing does. That's what boxing do for you. Huh? That's real motherfucking talk. Ain't nothing like the motherfucking sweet motherfucking science, boy. Woo! Shit, make you motherfucker jump up and say hallelujah. Shit. It's your IQ, it's your thinking. You this far from the next motherfucker who want to tear your head off. But you got to think. You got to think about your skills. You got to think about your defense. You got to learn how to move. You have to learn how to put your defense up. Ain't nothing like it. No. It ain't we sport. It's I sport. Because when you step in that ring, you ain't carrying a team in there with you. You're not carrying 5 other motherfuckers in there with you. It's just you and your opponent. That's it. Fuck the referee. The referee ain't throwing no punches. It's that motherfucker standing right there. And I'm going to tell you one thing. Dominic Breazeale don't have any head movement. So his head can be on the line for the taking. That's real talk for your ass. E. Woodson, what's up? Sir Ken, salute, bro. Okay, my Henneken. Wilder has excellent ring IQ. Yes, he does. What's good? What's good? 503 line. What's good? All right. 503 line salute. D. Thomas, J. Rod turned the narrative around on that. Canelo has 11 fight, $365 million deal, and he has a loss. Yes, you're right. That's what I'm saying. You're right. Just because you have a loss, that doesn't mean that you just because you have a loss on your record doesn't mean that you're a bum, that you can't come back. Charlo's my favorite fighter, but I really believe that his emotions is still not correct. I still think he might lose this rematch. I really believe that. You got to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Many have wrecked their careers. Gervonta Davis, he's on his way wrecking his career if he don't get the fuck away from Floyd Mayweather. Deontay Wilder have shown me, you, and any other boxer that whatever you can do, whenever you can put your mind to it, you can do it. You don't have to box like Floyd Mayweather, Sugar Ray Leonard. You don't have to do the shoulder roll. You don't have to do the check hook. You do what's make comfortable to you, and you will be successful. You shouldn't have to have somebody to wake you up to go running. You should be coming back in and say, I already ran 15 miles, 10 miles. That's what it's all about. Bomb motherfucking squad G. You right. And boy, you're going to be a bomb tomorrow, baby. Yes, it is. I can't wait to call that motherfucking fight tomorrow. Because, see, sometimes, you kind of like, okay, well, maybe, I feel bad for it. No, fuck that. I do not feel an ounce of remorse. I don't feel an ounce of empathy for that motherfucking Breazeale. Sometimes you're going to reap what you sow. And tomorrow, that's what he's going to do. He's going to reap what he motherfucking sow. Okay, Kqkc, do not sugarcoat shit. Because, see, he's fighting for a flag that I serve. He's fighting on a flag that I salute every day. Then you got people around here making videos about they champion. They in this country. They are a U.S. citizen. You're going to have our champion, our Olympic champion who represented this country? How motherfucking nerves do you have? What kind of nerves do you have? You better recognize and respect a champion. Those that's built like Wilder don't come every day. You're not going to find another Deontay Wilder next week. You're not going to find another Deontay Wilder next year. The next 5 years. They only come around once every blue moon. And he's a hard worker. And I respect him. I respect him with every bone and firm in my body. Because he's a real dude. Because, see, you know real. Real and recognize real. And you're going to see that shit tomorrow night. No doubt about it. You're going to see that shit. So, with that said, I don't want to hold you all because I know 78 Sport will be on in a minute. So, but keep this in mind. Kqkc will be here tomorrow. You will be seeing history in the making tomorrow. Don't hesitate. If you have to work, I'm fine. Hey, it's no problem. Turn to my channel. I will be here, give you blow by blow on it. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You catch it on the replay. Because I hope and pray that Deontay Wilder take his time, punish him, make him squirm, make him wish he never, ever talked that shit. Keep that in mind. So I'm KQ, KC Boxing. If you like the content of this video, feel free to subscribe. And once you subscribe, hit that icon bell. And that way you get notified each and every time I do a video. Oh, yes. I'm going to have something to say before the fight tomorrow. Then I'll call the fight tomorrow night. I'll be back on in the morning at 9 o'clock a.m. And don't forget to catch my show Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Central Time. I come on right after Fanon International Boxing. Now, Fanon will be next up next week as my mentor guest before I hit 1,000 subscribers. Then last but not least, Black Fight Fan. So, and those will be my mentors. That'll be all four of them. So with that, shout out to everybody at the LDBC. Shout out to all my subscribers. Oh, I feel you. I feel your excitement in you. I feel the fire shut up in your bones. Yes, I do. So, with that, peace and love, and I catch you on the next one. And don't forget to check out 78 Sport. Peace.